our stories, react to stories, depending on the weekend. And sometimes just chatting with people. But for today, we are definitely here because the World Cup. Yes, yes, we're down right. World Cup, World Cup, World Cup. Coming to the US, coming to North America. And to be honest, I think I know what Nigeria people is, man. Nigerians, they're going to be so happy. Nigerians, because of where Ghana got drawn. But even before we get to that, um, let's get into it. Let's get into this. Right. First off, let's see. Let's see. But I mean, for me, I just thought that the whole event was, I don't know, in a way, I think the whole event should have been like a little better ran. But okay, yeah. It was kind of like they were winging it. I didn't really get that. You know, it was like they were winging it, to be honest, because the host, the people, they just didn't. The vibe was not there. The vibe was not really vibrant. But basically, it was open at the Kennedy Center, which is in Washington. I think it was pretty flashy, pretty American. A great president was there, looking great. And a great Trump. Man, you know what was interesting about the event? Yeah, once I was very interested. The opening. I really like the opening acts. I didn't like so much the guy, like the interviewer, the one that was on the floor. He didn't know where anybody was. The guy didn't look no more. Saying nobody did know. He's talking about, oh, I'm about to go meet Wycliffe. Wycliffe did me now. And then he's like, oh, Wycliffe, you're right there. I was like, what's wrong with you guys? Like, what's wrong with you guys? I just thought that was very it was more so like and then when it comes to selecting the group, So you have like if you get the tickets, for your club, yes, comments. If there's comments, where you're gonna be matching it, all the things that particularly they work up is the main function. And it's gonna be packed. Like, it's But what an experience. Just back to the World Cup. I I'll definitely want to go to here, you can see you can experience it. That. So, I mean, for me, I would say Argentina definitely have a team Argentina team is so good. Like their team is really, really good. They get really good team. Argentina, like their team, they all work for Messi. They all know the goal. They all have a collective that they're all pulling in one direction. So, and it's not as if they won the World Cup and that was it. No, they went on like another unbeaten run. So, Argentina still, they still got it. Messi. One more Messi is still Messi. So, no matter how you want to put it, Messi is always going to be. Shaq was there. The opening when they did this guy did like the Italian type singing, those opera type, man. give you goosebumps. Like you just ready to go watch the World Cup, or if you're a player, you just ready to go play. That's how you feel. Tom Brady was there. So here was the okay. So Group A, straight up Mexico, South Africa, Korea Republic, South Korea, North Korea Republic, and then the European play of Group D. So this year, you all know there's like a playoff system where teams will do like the playoffs, and they get kind of close to qualifying. They'll go through like a playoff round, then they'll have like a final. Then whoever wins that gets to this spots, which a lot of people think is just it adds too much for players, too many games. But we really looking to go to the World Cup, and they give you another chance. That qualified for the years. Those countries will be very appreciated. And imagine if a country that qualifies through this playoff goes to like the semifinal or goes to the final, then it becomes, oh well, this system that we implemented, it's working, look at that, and, so there are different ways of looking at it. But I'm pretty sure any country that wants to make it to the World Cup, if you get that chance, even if it's a playoff, you will take that chance. So for Group B, B as in boy. Group B, we have Canada, and then again the European playoff for A, and then Qatar and Switzerland. This group, to be honest, I think whoever the European team is going to qualify for this group, they're going to then battle it with Switzerland and Canada. But Qatar is no, we don't know that much about that. But I don't know, this group I see Switzerland making it through so far, and whoever that playoff team is, if they're very good, I think they will be licking their chops to be like, yo, Canada and Qatar, come on, man, you gotta do the job. So I think that it would have been good if they would have placed African qualifying one like that. Put them in this group. I think if Congo, if we're in Congo make a group, they're gonna make a group. I want them to like this group would have been a great group to just put them in. This group, yeah. It would have been a great group. Because I'm pretty sure they can do better. I was back up to the second. Never even win it. Go to Group C. Yes, not seen that game. Group C. So in Group C we have Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Now, when I saw this group, I was like, man, thank God our brothers Morocco are in a group where it looks, I mean, the way they put it, it should be that. That should be the qualifying right there. Morocco should make, like, I feel like Morocco they will make it through this group. Yeah, like, yeah. For Haiti, I don't know, man. I feel like they're gonna come last week. I don't know. But they might surprise us and be third or even finish second. That's the thing about the World Cup. Every game is a hard game. There's no, oh yeah, we're gonna go with it. There's no game like that. But let's see. Those are the first three groups. I think, man, Morocco should make it out. They better make it out of this group. Like, I don't want to hear nothing. They gotta make it out. You gotta make it. I don't know. Morocco better make it. Let's see. Okay. Where were we? Version. This is the US, Paraguay, Australia, and then the European playoff spot. See, now, oh man, this group, when you look at it, you might say, oh man, the US should make it out. But what gives the U.S. that right to say, "Oh, we're just gonna make it out"? What gives Paraguay that right? You know, they're very defensive. Paraguay is a very defensive team. The U.S. The problem they have is Portuguese. I think that's their problem. Um, Australia might surprise people here. They really might. I got Australia finishing, and whoever that European C team is, they might finish first. But the U.S. can pull it off. You're at home. You have the people behind you. It's gonna be that. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. You know, like that. Like that. That's gonna be going. That's gonna be pumping. So, like, I don't know. I think will get y'all. But for me, that's what I see. I think I got. Yeah, Australia. Australia can be easy in second. I got definitely. For Group E, the World Cup. For Group E, listen. Group E, here's an elephant because this group, man, Germany, Curacao, Cote d'Ivoire, Ecuador. Oh my! It's a little bit favorable for the Ivory Coast, but Ecuador being in that group scares me. Ecuador being in this group scares me because Moises Caicedo is going to be on 100. He's going to be on 200. Like, their team is very hard to play. They're beatable, but they're very hard to play. Ecuador. Curacao, I back everything to be good. Yeah. That Germany can beat them. They might finish last in the group. But that second place is going to be between, that Ecuador. If Ivory Coast team, let's say they play Curacao first game, play Germany second game, tie that, or beat Germany, that's 6 points. And now you can go tie or beat 9. So, like, in the World Cup too, once you get those points, you get 4 points, you get 3 points, very precious. So if you can win your first game, then your second game you can strategize to say, let's get a tie. So I think if Ivory Coast, like the first few games go that way, it'll be amazing. It would be amazing. But yeah, for that group, I go Germany and Ivory Coast. I'm always gonna go with the African team. That one, forget it. I'm going with the African team. No matter. You didn't make out. Now by fire, by force. By fire, by force. You go with water. By fire, by force. Huh? By fire, by force. But one thing I want to say, let me go through the African countries and like what a problem. Like, why can't we win this? Why can't we make it to the final? Why? I'll give my opinion. But let's go to Group F. F for Frank. F for Flo. F, we have Netherlands, Japan, the European playoff B group, and Tunisia. Again, I back Tunisia to make it out of it. I'm backing all African countries to make it out. Period. That's it. Tunis. This group is like a mini. Uh, it's like a mini debt group. Like when you really want like the debt group. We'll get to that group, but this looked like a mini version. It's like Champions League, and Europa. This looked like a Europa type, but almost Champions League because the Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, and whoever that European team coming in, they all can beat each other. Like this is one of those groups where the Netherlands will beat Japan, and Japan will go beat Tunisia. No, Tunisia go and beat the European team, and the European team will go and beat Japan, and then Japan will go and beat like the other teams, and then everybody will be on either 3 points, and then the last game everybody got to figure it out. This person scored, they go up. This person scored, they go down. This person scored, they go. Like it's going to be like that. The team is going to be in last place, and on the last day, if they score, they're going to go all the way to first place. And then if the team in first place tie, they go to second place, third place. Like this group, mark my words, this group F is going to be one of the most entertaining groups. Like it's going to be packed. This group is going to be entertaining. Every time they play, people are going to pay attention, especially towards the last day. Mark that. Group F is going to be one of the fun groups in the World Cup. This, oh my God. They all can beat each other. Like all these teams can beat each other. The only thing about Tunisia, I hope they don't. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. These African teams sometimes, we what? Group G. Woo. Group G. Group G. We got Belgium, Egypt, who are backing to get out of this group, Iran, New Zealand. Let me put it. If we don't do anything else, 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 okay. So group G, Belgium. I would say Belgium make it out. Egypt make it out. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Egypt better not do it and waste that spot. Y'all better not do it. Mo Salah. Make no sense with you. Slap you. We got to go to Group H. Spain, Cabo, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia. I don't love this group for my Cape Verde. Cabo Verde. Hey, don't love this group. Yeah, FIFA, let's try. FIFA, let's try. What? Now, I get the Saudi Arabia thing. Like, Give back, you give it at least. That's how I see that team. But it's the World Cup. I don't know. Spain, Uruguay. Oh man. I'm trying to. Oh, let me say some of the other groups. Some of the other groups, I think African teams instead of those groups. 6. No way. For me, no way that Saudi Arabia is the beast but if they play Spain, nice Spain, then let's say the last game is Saudi Arabia. They tie Spain, tie Uruguay, beat Saudi Arabia. Then they go through. That's it. Then they go through. That should be the game plan. First game, if it's Saudi Arabia, beat them. If the first game is Uruguay, try to tie or try to beat them. But if all fail, just try to tie the first 2 games. Go all out. That's my advice to Big Bang. Tika, I take it. What's Tika now? And you on. But I think that's what they should do. You know what? I'm trying to think who will end up. Ha! Group I. Oh, God. France, Senegal, Norway. And then whoever ends up in there from the playoff. This is a mini death group. What? Oh, Senegal better make it through. Senegal, when it take change. Yeah. Now make us beat France. Yes. First order of the day. Beat France. Anyhow, by hook by crook, beat France. That's all I gotta say. Beat France. And beat Norway. Don't matter. Beat them. Well, in fact, 2 tie, 1 win. Or 2 win, 1 tie. That's what I'm going with. Senegal making it out of the I think they're like that. France, they're gonna be great. But Senegal, find a way to beat them. Group J. What? Why would they like? How? How does Argentina make it? But them with well, we don't really, definitely. I don't want none of the African team. But there was Algeria. Equals 1. Ha! All these teams are A except for what did Jordan do? Eh? What is Jordan doing in the World Cup? Jordan, what are you guys doing? You come do rotation. Like, you come from front someone. From front speakers, someone else like the whole one game. I need an idea for it. Which one? For it. You can't afford this. Okay. Portugal. FIFA playoff. Uzbekistan. What? You see, people find it might think, oh, Uzbekistan is easy money. No easy money. No easy money, yo. No easy money. Not in the World Cup. You gonna score, but no easy money. Not in the World Cup. Don't work. Don't work. Okay. But who I got coming out of it? Hope. I think if Congo make it, yeah. And if we make it in this group, Colombia is very good. Colombia are very tough team. Colombia is very tough. Before I say Portugal, on. But last but not least, a little back. England, UL, England, Inglaterra, Croatia, Ghana, Panama, Ghana. I don't care what team I do, try and make it out of this group. All African teams, please make it out of this group. That's it. Just make it out of the groups first. Then we figure out strategy how to make it to the final. But first, we need at least all the African teams to make it out of the group. So now we stand a chance of at least going to the final. You know, I need this African team to make it out of the group. But this group, wallahi, this group is not easy. What? England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama? Okay, one best scenario for Ghana. Play Panama first game, beat Panama. Play Croatia next game, tie Croatia, play England last game, tie England. Make it. That should be the best scenario for them. Or play England first game, tie England. Play Croatia second game, try to beat Croatia. I feel like, I don't know, I have this feeling like Ghana can't beat Croatia. And if they beat Croatia, it is a big statement. It's a huge statement. If they beat Croatia, that's a huge statement. Ghana can beat Croatia. That puts everybody on board. These guys, I have a good. But then, Panama. I don't know. Panama. But again, it's the World Cup. You never know. You never know what will happen. So I think you have to close the World Cup role. Now, to give my opinion this matter, African team. African team. African team. Where is this? What is it about African teams? We're gonna go through opening matches. Okay. We're going to go through opening matches. Bear with. Bear with. Okay. So the first game, we got Mexico. We're just opening. Mexico. Don't lie, South Africa. This is a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity. Put them in a place where they should be able to make it out. I back South Africa to Mexico. I'm just South Africa can. They are very talented players. Like most of the players that play for South Africa are from that side team. Great expectation. Next opening day match will be Canada. They will play some Italy. Canada, they can easily win the game. First opening day game for the U.S. United States versus Paraguay. This is now one Thursday game. Now one Thursday game. USA, Paraguay. I think the US no win these two. So far, there's no place national things. So, let's see. But African teams, we have to come back to it. Always have to come back to it because that's the problem with the African team. I think the African team sometimes is this almost complex, right? Complex over the European team, complex over the South American team, complex over the ranked team. The ranked team. Like, Ghana should not be like, well, if we beat England and just make it through, or beat England, then, beat Croatia, then it's like, if they don't even make it to the final of the World Cup, that will take center stage. But it's like, but Chale, we beat England. But Chale, we beat Croatia. But Chale, we made it, we topped our group. That's the thing about African countries, where we do this thing, you play Brazil, beat Brazil, and that's the talk of the town. We beat Brazil. So trying to tell me, Brazil, we beat Brazil. Like, we beat Brazil, so we didn't win the tournament. That's what African teams need to get. It's not about beating these guys. Oh, they're ranked more than you. No, forget that. When we play these teams, we play Brazil, we play Portugal, beat them, make it to the next round, and try to make that final. Like, I think it's due for an African team to be in the final. I think it's due for an African team to make it to the World Cup final, and to be honest, win it. Like, win the like. If we want to say, okay, an African team wins the World Cup, right? The best way to do that is if two African teams make it to the final. Then there's no other option, because an African team is going to win. But if we only make it there, or make it semi-final and get out, now you're bragging about finishes, semi-finals. You give it, you almost won. If it wasn't for the penalties, there'll be these. It's nothing wrong with it, but these players play in Europe. Most of these players play in Europe. Most of them, especially like Morocco, they have these talented kids who have won in under 21, the under 18s. And football is all about, one, the football IQ, making decisions when you make decisions. If you make a better decision than your opponent, if you outsmart them, then 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, or there'll always be those flukes you get. But I believe African teams should go into this World Cup and believe that they can make it to the final. Have a belief that, okay, it's time we make it to the final. It's time we show people that the African teams are more than participating in this tournament. We're doing more than that. Like, we are going to try to win. Like, why not? Like, why not? Like, why not? But that's my thing. Like, African teams, we get into this tournament, and then, when we beat Brazil, we beat Norway. Well, we outscored. No, bro. Go to the final. Let's find a way. It's the hardest tournament to win, but it's the easiest tournament to win at the same time. You play just what? 7 games. 6-7 games. It was 7 to 8. You play the group stage. And then, 7 games. That's it. Win the group stage. Next round. Win. Next round. As you pass for the final, pass that semi-final. Final. That's what I told us right now. It's like, all we have to do is find a way to make it out of the group stage. Win the next 3 games, and that's it. Win the next 3 games. Win your next 4 games, and that is it. That's it. But how is it African team to go to this thing and then it's all about the team you beat? Tell tomorrow you beat because you beat that person. Come on, for people that go win this thing. Go win this damn trophy. Eh? Because the word already says Africa. You don't even call the countries. But let's go win it now. And we too will say Africa has won. But I know who have won with this World Cup. Nigerians are gonna be hate watching Ghana. I'm gonna give you advice now. Charlie, that you know. Tell Nigeria that your jollof is at the World Cup. Yes. Tell Nigeria. Ghanaian jollof, the World Cup. Your own jollof. Till the road. Norwich. A Ghanaian jollof, and represent you the part. Oh, I'm the king of jollof. And you don't even the maker. You can't. The African giant. For wait. Yeah? How can you be a country the first time you participated in something it's the best time ever that you've ever done? Like that's your best performance ever. The first time. Up till now. And this World Cup, when FIFA said they will extend the amount of teams for Africa and stuff, everybody was like, yeah, okay. Then now y'all are not making it. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? But that's one thing I want to say. I think that all these groups are going to be tough. They're all going to be tough. They're no easy games. Trust me, they're no easy games. The World Cup. And another thing, I think, the first game, it's either team is going to go all out, but the heat is going to get to it. Oh, you think Chelsea, how we won that Club World Cup? We don't play that games. It gets so hot out there with all these turf fields and stuff. A lot of subs are going to be in the locker room. Why? You watch the World Cup, a lot of teams, their subs are going to be in the locker room, either for the whole first half or the whole first half and second half. They can only come out when you're about to go in the field. Like, that will happen. You see that at the World Cup because it's going to be so hot, especially in the U.S. Forget it. You better come prepared. There's probably going to be some breaks, which will be beneficial to a lot of teams, but the World Cup is going to be so hot. Players, they're going to feel it. That's where it plays in for, the African team, because we get it, but once we get acclimated, we good to go. That's why the first games, African teams they have to win their first games. Then we go to one out, second and third game. The first game, win that first game, tie the second game, tie the third game, and you're through. That's it. Very simple instruction. Win, get through, so we can find a way to plug that semifinals with a lot of African teams. If we have an African team here and two African teams over here, then no matter what, we are going to the final. That's the first step. Next step is winning it. If two African teams make the final, well, that's it. That's all we need. Well, the world always in Africa. So let's win it and represent for all of us. All of us. We all agree. No excuses. These games are going to be tough. They're definitely going to be tough. But I think the improvements that most African countries have made, especially African countries, Morocco improving their youth system, and then having their kids really playing overseas and finding that background where coming from Morocco already games, winning trophies, moving through the age group, going to Europe to play, playing locally, at the same time performing at a high pace and high volume. And you win it, like when you're winning tournaments, it gets addictive. That's all. That's all. I think Morocco is our best hope, to be honest. Our best hope to win the World Cup right now. I put it on Morocco. And Senegal, second best. But Morocco, if they can get their act together, they can make that final. If Senegal and Morocco make it, alhamdulillah. If Egypt, imagine if it goes Egypt, Senegal, Morocco, like quarterfinals, like we're in there. 3-4 African teams. Man, that's all I need. I need African team to win this World Cup. I don't care about no Portugal and no, let the African team win it. I don't care about Ronaldo and his 1,000 goals. They're gonna be full. They will finish 1,000 on that side. We need the African team to win this thing. But you Ronaldo, we probably time for winner. If you don't say Messi winner, let's come back to it. Right now, we need an African team to win. We're not waiting for another 4 years. If Nigeria is not there, no Allah. Somebody else do it. We need an African team. We need an African team to win this World Cup. What I told you,